What is happening, fishers? It is Saturday afternoon, 3:15. Time to go catch some fish. Today we are heading down to Cefani. I am driving with the back door open at the moment. Luke has forgotten about 8,000 things so far, but hopefully he'll get in while the car's moving quite slow, so I'm sure he can jump in. Anyway, weather's been good. We've had a lot of wind this week in East London, a hell of a lot actually. Went down to the beach this morning. Water is very, very clean, swell not too big, and Cefani I think is going to be good. We're hoping that those sandbanks have picked up. I know they disappeared for quite a while, and we've got swell height of what,
2 to 3 foot.
2 to 3 foot today, and then high tide is at 6:30, so I think we're timing it quite nicely. We have Scuba Steve joining us. Clint is in PE this weekend, catching all the fishes there.
Luke is running after the bakkie.
Okay, so we are getting there. We should get him on camera at some point today. Anyway, guys, we are nearing that 2,000 mark on 2,000 subscribers, which is great, guys. You guys have done an amazing job following and supporting us, and just excuse this bakkie because it does make a hell of a lot of noise. Anyway, guys, we will see you all a bit later. Cheers. Okay, fishers, so we're walking to whichever spot we can see where there's working water at Cefani. Guys, I'm not sure if you saw the Raggies to Riches video, but if you haven't, then I'm going to insert the fall that I had on the rocks the other day at Veranda Rocks, just that you guys can see the tumble that I took. Anyway, that has kind of put me a bit back this week because I have a very, very sore chest. I landed straight on my chest, and I'm not too sure if that's got anything to do with the fact why it's sore, but it's been a rough week. But anyway, on the plus side, that does mean that Dean is going to be casting for me.
So you will be catching more fish?
Yes, so that means I'll be catching more fish because Dean casts where the fish are. So it all works out in the end, guys. Anyway, we're gonna get to our spot, get set up, guys. I know the guys are super keen, get some lines wet. We haven't fished this week, eh?
No, it's been 6 days.
Yeah, it's been 6 days, guys. So it's been a long time. I know we've put out some videos this week, but we haven't fished. But that's purely because of the wind that we've been facing. So get out here, see what happens. I think Steve-O is bringing the drone. It's going to be pretty cool to have some drone footage. If he remembers. If he doesn't, we apologize. But yeah, we're going to get set up, guys, and get our lines in the water. See you all soon.
What is happening, fishers? That's Andrew's favorite bait. I'm still busy setting up. I was bragging earlier that I'm the least prepared, but I'll have my bait first in the water. Probably going to be last in the water, but Andrew has to wait for me to cast, so I could be in before him, but we will cast for him shortly. Just tying on a quick little get one of those little circles on there, guys. BKK 80, our hook of choice in the hook of champions. I'm going to pop him on quickly, and then I think I'm going to throw in for Andrew. The water is looking good. When the tide pushes in, there's a little bit of a bank working in front of us here. The tide should push some water into that bank and it should start working. I mean, no rush. We need the light to dip a bit, but there is a little sneaky bank on the left hand side there. I'll show the boys now where it is. I spotted it from on top of the sand dune. One thing you can do when you get down to the beach, if you're battling to find sandbanks and working water, run to the highest point, guys, up to your sand dune, get a bit more of a bird's eye view. You can see where there's some sand moving and some water churning. Also gives you a real indication where the rip currents are, where you don't want to be fishing. You can see the water moving a lot better the higher you are up. So get down to the beach, run up the sand dune, scout out the area, and you'll know exactly where to place your bait. Anyway, let's get this hook tied on, and then we're going to put Andrew's bait in the water for him, and then I'm going to come carry on. We'll see you all soon. Cheers. What is happening, fishers? So we're down at Cefani. It is very quiet. The water is extremely clean. Still a bit too much light around. So I just put a little edible bait out. Nothing much happening. So we're going to whack on a little FMJ, full metal jacket. And borrow a little mackerel head from Luke and see if we can get the cold water Raggie bite. The water's probably about 16 to 17 degrees. Until the sun sets, and then we'll try for a cob again. Nice full metal jacket, mackerel head, and let's see if we can get the bite. I've used the Evo a bit, not what it's designed for, but more than willing up to the task of pulling a shark. And then hopefully in the next video we'll have some proper shark gear. We'll be heading to Moria this week to purchase a little shark setup, Andrew and myself, put some money together, so we can actually start pulling some of these sharks out. But we'll give it another bash on the Evo. Let's see how it goes. 40-pound braid, 80-pound braided leader. We're not scared. Anyway, guys, we'll get this bait into the water. Andrew might give you a little clip of what the juicy bait looks like soon. Give me a few minutes to prepare it, and we'll show you what little bomber we're going to put out there. Just on a 10-0, nothing major, but let's get a nice little mackerel bait out there. See you soon.
So Dean has basically gotten himself undressed here. I'm assuming he doesn't want to be cold. Got a mackerel head bait. There is quite a deep channel just behind the sandbank. It's quite difficult to point out here. Just over there, guys. Sorry, it blurs out here. But just over there, there's quite a deep drop off, and I'm assuming that's where Dean's going to try and get to, just so that he can put his bait into the deeper water, and will then be hoping to get onto possibly a Raggie or something. He is wading quite far, so wait for him to get back, guys. We'll try to keep it PG-13 though. The man, the myth, the legend, on his way back, shirtless and all. And I see Scuba Steve has just arrived to my right hand side. We're going to catch up with him very soon.
What is happening, fishers? That water is fresh, fresh, fresh. What's happening, fisher?
What's happening, Scuba Steve?
Happy wife, happy life. Or you can be like Dean and just have a happy laugh.
100%. Where you been, boy?
You're working, but
How's
it going? What's going on? Lekker. Huh?
See,
Some of us work, but
a man sporting a lovely BKK hat there, we see.
you're working. Exactly. I don't know what we can make as your shop to open one. Anyway.
Okay, guys, so when I get called, means that something's happening. Something's swimming Dean in here. As you know, it's got a big mackerel bait out. So let's see if we take. There we go. And she is set, it looks like. There we go, chaps.
Oh, Dad. What's happening, fishers? So the Raggie bite's there. Well, I mean, we don't know what it is yet. It's there. It's swam in quite nicely. Not a big fish though. Should take off. You play it softly. Anyway guys, I'm quite confident about that bite, if I do say so myself. Took a bit of a swim to get that mackerel bait out. There we go. That's what we like, boys. It's going to be a... I've only got 40-pound braid, guys. 80-pound braided leader, so we can't pull this fish too hard. We do have some serious gear on the other side, though. We've got all the time in the world. Anyway, weather's good. We're waiting for the... Oh, there we go. Now, Andrew, we always discuss when we're fighting a fish, we must talk more. It's not that easy. Anyway, you get a bit of a lockjaw. I think I don't know if it's the adrenaline or the nerves. We can try to get some heart on this fish, guys. Andrew was chatting to a bit of a shark expert the other day, and he noticed that we don't get enough heart on our fish. I'm not a shark fisherman by a long way, but we are learning. So we'll take one out of Zander's book here and try and get some heart. Steve getting some brilliant footage there. Little DJI drone. Let's run off to get Andrew's rod in there, because I am going down the beach a bit. The fish a bit from Luke at Cefani. I'm sure I'm very close to over it. Got the braids untouched here. Well done, Luke, thank you. Well done, Luke, did a very good job there. It's not too far. It's far. Try to get some heart back here, guys. I had to run down so Luke could get the line over that there. I'm kind of happy about this. We lost a big Raggie the other night. Obviously we had to put pressure on. We were fishing off the bricks, but yeah, not too much pressure has to go into the fish. Fishing off the surf, so we got all the time in the world. Hey, this makes me happy, guys. This is what it's about. tackle line and some holds up. Okay, looks like a turn. It's not a massive fish. It'll be a pup if anything. I'm gonna send Luke down to wrestle a shark. Let's see how well he does there, guys. I don't think the biggest fan of grabbing a shark.
It is a Raggie.
I might just run down and grab this one myself, guys. See how it goes.
I might run myself. Anyway, let me
Okay,
love
Andrew,
and leave
thanks,
you.
Andrew.
Okay guys, let me see if I can go give Luke a hand here without losing the camera equipment. Same time. Make sure I'm not near any lines. Okay. There's a set that might help us a little bit.
There we have it, guys. I think this classifies as not a pup, but it's still a small rag. Good fun, a bit out of breath, give me a bit of horns, but anyway, watch out there, Andrew. Let's pop this bad boy back. Let's just show off the little smile, yeah? So you got that, guys. Awesome. Circle look in the corner. I'm gonna run and get pliers quickly. I'll grab it.